Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Aquatic Morning Show, where the
Good
experts
morning.
go to be in the know, right here at the Aquatic Morning Show. So I'm running by the hair of my skinny chin chin. Is that how you say it? Hair on my chinny chin chin skin.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I had whatever.
Well,
But
when you get older, that statement is true because you will have a hair on your chin.
oh no, I'll be waxed.
You got to stay after them. They sneak
Yeah.
up on you.
Oh Lord. Well, I did. I pulled one of those late nighters like I used to, and cleaning the tanks that I need to clean. And I found that video that we were talking about yesterday during the members only stream with me in
Mhm.
it. It was one of
Mhm.
Skipper's streams. Anyway, I found
Yeah.
it and I sent it to Annette. So hopefully, now why I can find that one and I can't find the other one I'm looking for, I can't. I don't know. But
Pop out chat's not what worked with me today.
no, no, not today.
Okay. Let's see if I got it this time. Yeah, finally. Yeah, I
Oh,
pulled a late night or two last night.
I seen you were up in Pam's, and then I guess from there you went to bed though, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I went to, I don't know where I went from there. I guess I went over to Blake's. Maybe Blake's wasn't going quite then, but at one point I ended over in Blake's Aquatics, and he said that we'd work it out, and somehow he could come and join us one morning. Um, Tomorrow, you guys, we have a special guest. And for our members only, they got to find this out yesterday. But you guys get to find out today, Bill Strand. And if you don't know who Bill Strand is, which actually and honestly I did not know until the other day, he is a reptile entrepreneur and chameleon raiser of the reptile world, and he does podcasts. And that's how I found him, because he does podcasts as the reptile entrepreneur. And so, anyway, he seemed like a pretty neat guy to kind of get our feet wet with the reptiles. Although I should have started out with Misfit Reptiles if I'd have been thinking Brennan. But I think Brennan will be a good next one, because of things that we talked about in the members only stream yesterday. But I was very much enlightened on some things that I did not know about. But we're gonna maybe not change that, but make a dent in it, maybe.
Yeah, that was cool with Brennan sharing his side of the reptile world with us.
Yes, very much so, and we do appreciate it, and promise you, your name will not be tarnished here.
Even
Good
if you
morning.
don't agree with how somebody does stuff, that's
Exactly. Even if you
else's
don't
way.
agree. That's right. Speaking of, I don't see that person in here, and I will not call that person out by name, but I want them to remember that. Okay? I want them to remember that. We all here love each other, and we're trying to bring the positivity out and love to everyone. And so, even if you do disagree with what somebody is saying, that's okay. It's okay.
Yep.
So,
There's always more than one way to skin a cat, as they say.
that's right. And Dennis, Bigfoot Fish Tanks 2. Why do we have a Bigfoot Fish Tanks 2?
That might be Dennis's son.
Is this
He has a
Dennis's
son
son?
that works at a dental lab.
No, wait. He said his account got hacked.
Oh, okay.
So he had to get another Gmail account. How does your YouTube account get hacked? Maybe his Gmail got hacked. It's okay because I'm getting some kind of like light flock or something coming along the next few days.
But one night, his son came in upstream. He also worked at a demo lab.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How did I miss that conversation? Or
Oh,
did I?
it's been gosh, 6-7 months ago.
Oh, or maybe I didn't miss it, and I just don't remember it.
And it might have been one of those when Dennis did his own stream with his just showing his tetras, and he just gets in the chat,
Oh,
not talking, just typing in the chat like a Premiere thingy.
oh,
His Gmail got hacked.
Gmail got hacked. Okay. Well, dang. I would wish they could link your other YouTube to this one somehow.
Brooklyn, sometimes when it comes live, if you already have it up, sometimes it don't automatically go live, and sometimes it does, and I don't know the difference.
And even if you have reminder set, doesn't always mean that if you have it pulled up still, it's going to do it.
Because, you had it playing on StreamYard, and I was hearing it, and then all of a sudden, because I have to pull it up on YouTube to get the chat, and I can't turn the speaker off because it's not live yet. Then all of a sudden it just blasted, and I've got that sound going there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least we're back. You're back with us, Dennis. I'm so glad. Myrtle, good morning, Myrtle. And there's a net right there. Snailed it. Danny Weshy is here early. It's time for the Aquatic Morning Show. Lurking while working. All right. Good morning, Brooklyn. Timbo, Ricky DeHoyas, Mr. Aquatic News. I'll have to find my glasses, y'all.
Yeah, he had a video recently.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Ben Backstrom. Miss Holly. Sharpie. Whoa. Jumped on me there. Sorry.
But yeah, we're going to have to resub to Dennis.
Okay. Oh, I didn't even think about that. You're right. That's what we need to do. So, everybody that was subbed to Bigfoot Fish Tanks, we need to go to Bigfoot Fish Tanks 2 and give him a new sub there since he got hacked and had to start a new one.
It's the same YouTube though, right, Dennis? There's your link right there. What about the
Who? Geek Boy. Geek Boy, yeah. Well, it didn't end up being a purple butt. It's a blue butt. But hey, what to know? Yes.
Usually when it goes purple, it's pretty bad at that point.
Yeah. It was blue. But I don't know why. I guess just right off from the bat, it looked like those the clothes I remember having on, and I was through the entire stream. So, but nothing happened until the end. So I was like, I had to watch the whole thing last night. Well, I kept scrolling forward too, but yeah. So hopefully, Miss Annette's gonna make are they called GIFs or GIFs?
I don't know how you say it. I call it GIFs. I don't know if that's correct or not.
Out of it. It would be funny if we could use that for like super chats or something and put it to music and use that for super chats. It's cute.
That's like the word meme. I thought it was meme for a long time.
Meme? I mean,
yeah, the memes.
What's the difference between a meme and a GIF or GIF or GIF?
Well, memes, don't they usually have words with them, or I don't know. To me, it's the same stuff, but
right.
Apparently it's different. Uh-oh. James McCoy popped in on the YouTube side today, sneaking in.
Uh-oh. You thinking you being cute. She didn't get her hot dog yesterday because he didn't come in the members only stream. Big Tank Hank, what's going on? Patty's Petite Tanks. Hey, Patty, good to see you. Now them numbers are climbing. Right. DeFreeze Aquariums, aka Rob.
It's
There's Garcia.
Geek Boy says it's gift. There's no J in there.
Gift.
Gift.
I don't think I said it. J.
I don't know. And I might have said GIF. I'm tired.
Maybe I did say GIF or GIF. Maybe I did say GIF or GIF. Okay, I did, yeah.
Okay. Memes don't move and GIFs are animated. Okay, cool.
Memes
Thanks.
don't move. GIFs. Now, are they GIFs or GIFs?
They are GIFs.
GIFs. Well, they had to make these things so complicated. Greg, good morning, Greg.
No, the good old days were so easy, weren't they?
Yeah. And it's like, I do remember, Eduardo, I don't know if you're in here yet or not, but I remember what the 3 dots are called. Ellipses.
Yeah, yes, sir, he couldn't think of them.
I remember. Memes don't move and GIFs are animated. Well, what if a GIF is not animated, but it moves? COC. Girl, I was reminded me that movie, that show, Skipper Stream, that I went back and watched last night. I remember when I first started, or she started first coming around, and it never failed. Every time she would come up, it would, I was like, COC, because I swore COC to me was like a wrestling, person, like part of the COC,
Yeah.
And so every time I would see her name, I would do that. I guess I got out of that habit, or I think she went away for about a month or so or something like that. In the meanwhile, I kind of quit doing it, but I feel like I need to bring it back. Scott's Aquatic. A GIF is just a moving image. No words, Rico? And good morning, Rico.
I ain't going to try to remember this because I know I'm not.
Gangsta style. That's right, Adele. That is right. Yeah, it was a year ago, to be exact. Yep. We've known each other for a year. Animated in the idea of movement. Oh. A GIF usually contains 2 things bouncing.
Big Tank Hank.
It's all difficult because nerds love to be annoying. Memes can be GIFs, but not all GIFs are memes. Barbara Jackson, good morning. Wow. It was raining so hard at the end of Blake's stream. He ended up having to cut his short yesterday, or this morning, because it was raining so hard out there. He couldn't hear hardly. Couldn't hear him. I don't know what made me think of that, but schematics. Both memes and GIFs are entertaining in their own right. A meme is just something that gets spread around, copied, and shared a lot. And GIFs don't.
Well, there's a meme like the girl with the black cat When she says something across the table and he always says something back, is that a meme? And good morning, John, my fish tanks aquatics.
Too coolie for Scooty. Good morning. Where is Michelle Kinsey this morning? We just had to take this kid to school and got backed up, messed up. So I moved my little bumblebee gobies last night. I had them moved because I took these 2 tanks with me to Aquafest. Well, I had to put them in a small tank, the little like 1.5 gallon that I have that sits on my desk as well. But I was able to get this. It's like a 6 gallon cleaned up last night, and was able to put them back in it last night, and they are so happy this morning. They have all their shells. They're like shellies. They're like bumblebee looking shellies, little size, because they go in and out of their shells, but they also go up high too. Do shellies go up high? Do they take over like the whole tank? Bob Taylor, you are up early as well, sir, because me and him were in Blake's at the same time last night.
Yeah, he's got to drop Milo off today for his surgery.
Oh, well, dang it. I was hoping he remembered us again.
But he did remember us for a second, but he's a busy guy.
Only because he had to get up.
Yeah, that's the only reason he is up, probably because he had to.
Yeah. Just picking on you, Bob. It is funny, though. I was just talking about you.
I don't know how he does 80 tanks. I swear I can't figure it out.
80?
Is that how many he's got? I don't know. It's a
I
lot.
Yeah, I know it's a bunch. And they're not small tanks like mine. Like he's
and
got
I might
a
have
bunch
him and Daniken's numbers mixed up. I can't remember. Uh-oh. How many tanks do you have, Bob?
B-Wizzle, 79.
Okay.
And like I'm saying, his are big tanks. Like, I mean, he's got a bunch of big betta bowls, but like this one that I've got right here. But for the majority, I mean, his tanks are big tanks.
Yeah.
Whereas I may have a bunch, but a bunch of mine are little.
Yeah. Yeah, he has some big fish too. I love the 2 white ones that like for him to pet them. Are they pacus, maybe?
What's in the tank behind you, Dee Dee?
I have a few rainbows, a few platies. There's one hiding right up there. Some of the these are my new, I think they call them blue turquoise rainbows. And I have one red lizard whiptail and a few cories. And the little cories you see swimming about are from my spooning video I did when they were eggs. They're probably in here. Yeah, there's one right there. And I have Ren Corbenza's tramp. He's the killer. So he's in here by himself because he kills other male cribs.
Gracie quit.
But he gets fine. He gets along fine with the rest of them in here.
Bob says the pacu are rotten. I don't know who made them that way. They live being petted, though.
They love being petted. They do, and they're real jealous of each other. Have you seen them pet them?
No.
Oh, when he pets one, the other one gets all feisty, like 2 girls fighting over a boyfriend or something.
Joseph Stanley, good morning. I should have been up 2 hours ago. Well, I'm sorry about that. Not me. Then I would have only gotten 2 hours sleep instead of 3.
So Misfit keeps it 450 at a time.
But he's also got bigger
too
than I do. She would expect that from me.
But yeah, I love watching that. I just didn't believe that they acted that way, but they do.
Misfit, no, not Misfit. Who was it said that he just likes the way that the plants come all the way up to the top.
Oh, Justin. Well,
Yeah.
this is Vallisnera that Stephen P. sent me from where he gives his members the trimmings and extra plants. And this is some that I bought because I lost all my plants when I had to take my tank down. A lot of them broke. And then I do have some in here that is part of the Paul Solterra batch that he gave me yesterday.
That's what I
But
was going to
most of
ask.
them are in other tanks.
Okay, so how many did you get? What did you get?
Oh my God, you can't. I put a video out. It was a lot.
You got a video out. You got
I guarantee there was probably at least 15 Java ferns. And some of them could even be split, and
right.
a whole bunch of that Pogostemus.
Pogostemus oxalatus.
Yeah, one of them. I don't know how you, but it was I spread it out on the kitchen, on the stovetop to record it. It was a lot, but it was nice.
All right. Well,
very sweet of him to give that to me.
Heck yeah. Okay. Is it the one? Nope. What video?
It just says it's got Paul Solterra's name in it. I just did it last night.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't have a nice full box. Thunder. It was a lot of plants, Thunder. I was so excited when I came out because he gave them to me in bags. I just put them in the truck. We came on back. And then I took them out and spread them out. And it's like, oh my God.
All right, let's look at them.
So that one I broke in two.
I am just hitting all kinds of wrong buttons here. Damn. Stop there. Man.
Yeah, so it was a lot. I was excited. And that thing at the end, and that from Mystery Snail Guardians, that's what she made for me.
I'm excited to see what she does with what I gave her.
Yeah. I've had fun with those.
Yeah. Sleep when you're dead. That is a good saying. That's about it.
And it'll probably be true.
Because I think anybody that gets tired enough, they pass out, regardless.
Yeah, you can't fight it, but just so long.
Right.
When I used to work second shift at the prison, which we had to be there at 5:30 in the afternoon.
Right.
And we got off at 6:15, like the next morning. Well, if you couldn't sleep during the day, like me, after a couple of days, because you had one shift thing where it was 3 days in a row, plus it was 2 hours of driving, I would be coming home and my body would be going.
Yes.
And it's like, I can't stay awake, and I had to pull over one time. I was like half a mile from my house, but it's like my body kept doing it. And
Yeah.
I was almost blacking out driving. It's like I just whipped on the side of the road, slept for like 5 minutes, and finished going home because my body would not
Right.
stay awake. And
No,
I
I
was
get
had
it.
the windows down. I just couldn't do
Nothing
it.
helps.
I
Didn't
had done
matter
that
whether
the
you
whole
freeze
45
yourself
minutes
out.
already.
Yeah. Doesn't matter whether you try to freeze yourself out or make yourself warm or what. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah, at a certain point, you're coming down.
Yep. Good morning, you guys. And the Puppy Cup is brought to you by Miss Dee Dee from Dee Dee's Spin. We just got through watching her short. I can't imagine who she is. She's been my special co-host for almost 2 months.
That pesky broad.
That lady right there. Yeah, it's true. At some point, you have to just shut down and sleep no matter what. And then it feels like when you wake up that you never went to sleep, that you're still that tired. Like I never, once I get that tired, I feel like I can't ever get caught up. I still feel like I'm catching up from being sick. And I slept a good bit during when we were sick. And I still can't.
Well,
Right?
my cousin, then when they retired, they
Denny,
slept like 2 months almost all the time.
wow.
I said, how do you sleep?
Danny Rocco had surgery, knee replacement surgery, almost 2 months ago now. Before,
Yes.
right?
Before Christmas.
Yeah, I thought it was before Christmas.
I think it was like a week before Christmas. It's kind of weird commenting on my own video.
Do that and you check mark it and you leave a comment. Yep, you do it all. We'll have the watch hours. They all come out to it too. Q Aquatics in Mississippi Hippie. Good morning, ladies.
Yeah, I'm learning that program. I learn a little something each time by accident.
You did good. I noticed some new things there.
You'd be surprised how much time I sit at this computer trying to learn that thing. And I'm not even scratching the surface.
And you didn't buy it. You still have the free version, right?
No, that one I bought.
Oh,
I did the free version to just see if I was going to like it.
Okay.
But I went ahead and bought this one because I didn't want that watermark.
Yeah.
And I tried several, and there's several that I like, but hey, this is the one that Steven uses, so I know that if I have a question,
Which one is it?
Cyberlink, Power Direct.
I don't know that one. I don't use that one. I use Filmora, Wondershare, Filmora. But I do really good with it.
Yeah. And it's what you learn, and you figure it out what works.
Yep. And I can always add new things to it, and it's not break the bank.
Yeah.
But I also have like a subscription to InVideo and a subscription to Storyblocks, which I can pull any of those and download them onto Wondershare as well. But I did just find that Wondershare has their own like website where you can go and download packages of different things, like the news package thing that I have here. I thought came with it, but it didn't actually. I ended up somehow pulling it from there onto Wondershare, so it worked really good. But I didn't realize that I didn't get it from Storyblocks. The music I did. The music I got from Storyblocks because it didn't come with the music. I had to get extra music, and they're expensive. Storyblocks is expensive. It's $65 a month. Fish Ranch
for one time a year.
Yeah, it should be that a year.
Yeah.
But it ain't. It's expensive.
It used to be you bought this stuff and it was yours forever. It's like a yearly subscription. You have to do a credit card.
or monthly, yeah, or monthly, and
And then you can always opt out.
yes, yeah.
Yeah. How
Not
many people
anymore.
remember to do that? Usually
I
your
just
credit
wish
card bill tells you, oh, I meant to cancel that.
I wish there was a bank card that even if you set something up on automatic withdrawal, that it asks you every time before it pulled something out. Okay, you want to pay this? You want to pay this? This is supposed to come out. You want to pay this? Yes. Or it sends you a text. You want to pay this? Yes. Because I forget everything that I've got
But
coming out.
you can do the bill pay through your bank.
I do that. A bill payer. Well,
You can do automatic drafts or bill pay. With bill pay, you have to actually enter the amount for it to pay.
yeah, no, I'm talking like the automatic subscriptions that, like, even through YouTube, okay, are you ready to pay this person this month, this week, or can you extend it a week, or I just wish there was one that would just give you the option to do that.
Geek
Oh,
Boy said it's snowing there again.
Owen,
We
where do
might
you live?
get snow this weekend, they said.
Where does Geek Boy live?
He's out, it's not Kansas. Where you at, Geek Boy? I forget.
Plains, somewhere out in the plains.
Isn't he close to Pam?
Not sure.
No, not like right on top of it, but in that area.
That's right. Today's short, you guys, is
Colorado.
the Tara short. You know what? We still forgot to mention the short thing yesterday during the members only.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
And I had to leave, so I didn't see the end of it.
we didn't. Well, I said we didn't stay much longer. We stayed until Skipper got off work, and when Skipper came into chat, it dawned on me, oh my gosh, if Skipper is off of work, I am late to get Landon picked up from school. So I panicked. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go.
Yeah, well, it started late yesterday because Joe was very talkative. But it was a good stream that he had. I got to go back and watch it and get all my notes. And I'm a note taker.
Yep. You messed up. One of your tanks, your 40-gallon, has an hair algae explosion. You added liquid carbon. It killed the hair algae. Mushy hair algae smothering your plants. Now you ripped out all of your plants.
Sounds just like something I would do, Berkeley. I'd snatch them all out. You can get some of that algae off your plants, picking it off. But I
love hair algae, but I only love it in my shrimp tanks or fry tanks. But I love it. I had an explosion of it one time in my red Cardinia tank, and I should have left it. Instead, I tried to pull some of the moss out and move it to a different tank. And when I did that, I messed everything up. Now I can't get it back there. Of course, I have to keep dosing it for all the scuds and planaria, but oh well.
And he said, Geek Boy said, Skipper killed the member stream.
Yep.
Carrie's here.
Carrie, there was something I wanted to ask you last night. Or was it last night? I think it was last night.
We were talking about her. Was it yesterday during the membership stream? Did it have something to do with Aquashella or something?
Dang, I can't remember now.
Yes, Danny does have a song that tells you exactly how he feels about the algae.
Yep. Also, I cried. That was like at 7 a.m. Dang, girl.
Now, what I did when I don't know if that's what she's calling beard algae, what I thought I had, I turned the lights off, covered the tank up with a towel. I did all that for a couple of days, did water changes, and it helped a lot.
Well, hair algae's not bad. It's just compensating for something else. It's
Yeah.
not like a bacteria or like cyanobacteria or anything like that, algae. But um, you got to fix the imbalance because all it's trying to do is balance your tank. So,
Yeah, see what happened with mine, I got that Flu Ball 3.0, which I had way too much light. I was running it all day and half the night, and it was just such a big change.
Brooklyn,
I
don't
had to
lie. You
keep
just
it
want to
on.
rescape the tank and show us all up again, girl.
And Joe says he cannot get his beard right today. That's
Dang,
terrible, isn't it?
man. It's because it's like 30 below where
The
you are.
struggle is real. You can't get your beard right.
You're not in trouble.
So, yeah, just wear a mask. Nobody will see it, Trump says. Well, we're cold right now, but it's not that far before you need to be out there getting your garden boxes ready.
Yeah.
Because this is the time to, break them down if you haven't done it, if you were lazy, and start getting them ready for the new stuff. Because all of a sudden you'll look out there in February and your plants will be coming back up for the
I
next
know. Yep. I've got to get out there and cut everything back that died for the winter and clean. Yeah. And I got to get a new pump for my fountain because my last one crapped out on me at the end of the summer and I just didn't replace it. So it probably got stuffed up with too many guppies.
Terry, you could probably never be in trouble.
No.
Oh, Lord. Well, don't use the mask that you use for that, Joe. Get a new one. Don't
Jesus.
use a sling.
Need a lot of healthy plants as soon as possible. Well, if I could get hold of Chubbs, which I haven't been able to. I know he used to have a bunch of plants all the time. Steven's got a bunch of plants. Not sure how many he's right by you.
He gives us his members. That's one of the perks for being a member. He gives us his trimmings.
Brooklyn, I would hit Steven up real fast. And see if you can't run over there and grab some plants.
Joe says the wholesalers raise prices on plants a lot, and it's true. They're getting like Java ferns are like $12 here.
Yeah.
So,
I love Java fern, Java moss. Love any mosses. I've got to warm up my coffee. I can't wait another 20 minutes. I'll be right back.
I'm not good with the mosses, but I've got to learn what I got to do. Just I have not taken the time to learn specifically what to do with that because I pretty much drop them in and hope for the best type thing. Oh yeah, I'll show you what before we put it away. My cousin got this from my husband. I thought this was pretty cool. And they put his name on there. It's a cutting board. We love cooking stuff around here. That's usually the kind of stuff that I get him for his Father's Day, Christmas. Because he buys whatever he wants for himself. I do buy nobody clothes. I let everybody get their own clothes, just unless it's a kid. Because they don't always fit the same, and if it don't, when you try it on, you don't like the way it looks, you won't get it. If somebody spent a lot of money on some clothes that may never get one, so I just let them get their own clothes. Oh wow, he has Even his little Corey's can't swim through his plants.
Wow.
Medium light and some nitrates with lowest flow for moss. But see, Sharpie, that should work really good in my shrimp tanks. And it doesn't. I don't understand. Now I do realize one thing, that my Sawasa tang and all was doing good all summer long, but since the sun has changed how it comes in the windows, it's shrinking. And I wonder if that little bit of sunlight that would come in here in the mornings for about an hour was helping it, that natural light.
Oh, I'm sure natural light helps anything.
And now the other side is getting the natural light. Because it was beautiful all summer long. I was like, oh, I finally got it. I finally got it. So I don't have a real plant light. All I have is one of those little things from like Lowe's that you put like on your cabinet or something. That's all I have on that tank because I didn't think you needed bright lights for mosses.
That's not your personal little walkthrough, little one. Just walked wherever she wanted to.
But I probably, when you go on stream, I might pick your brains a little more for that. Sharpie on Sunday.
Now, I know like Papa Shrimp, he can grow all kinds of mosses, whereas I can't. I can only grow like Christmas moss, weeping moss, Java moss. But Sawasa tang, nope.
See, I can't grow Java moss. I bought a big old thing of it and it melted and it ruined my 40 gallon over there. It looked like somebody sprayed trash out.
Uh-oh.
And I vacuumed it up one day and it looked really good, but now I need to go back in and finish up what has finally worked its way back to the front. Good morning, Bex.
Right.
I saw that bread she baked. It's like, oh, I want a slice of that. If I lived next door to Bex, oh Lord, every time she left the house, I'd be sneaking in the kitchen door, getting something out that kitchen.
Not supposed to say them things. Shh.
She makes pretty homemade bread. Looks like you bought it out of a daggone store.
I bet.
She even puts it in a plastic bag, like a bread bag.
What?
Yeah, she's for real. Sharpie says he can grow moss on himself if I have a lazy week. With JoJo, I'm still waiting, dear. Oh, and some of the plants had duckweed on them that he gave me, but I love duckweed, so it's fine for me.
I do. I mean, I like it for the most part, but
the only thing I don't want them in is the one with the overflow boxes. You know, I don't want it to jam up that little air line. But everyone with the rest of them is fine. Yeah, plant exchange, Holly. Well, I would love to know that I could grow plants that I had to keep taking them out. And I would love to know I could do that.
Yeah. We need a plant exchange.
But I do have a plant tank that I set up with CO2 in it. And then a car started having babies, so I had to throw them in there.
I want to set up one for those tiger lilies. That's all I want to breed, or that's all I want to put in their plants is just tiger lilies and grow them up to like the size that I've got in this tank right here that everybody loved. They would have bought that plant over and over and over again if I wouldn't have priced it, so I didn't want to sell it. But I had people asking me both days, all day long, hey, is that plant for sale? Is that plant for sale? It is, but you don't want to pay, such for it. So, but even if I could get half of that, the bulbs don't cost that much. So, put them on CO2 and let them grow, then sell them at the conventions or the whatever. Already grown.
Joseph said he found it really, really easy to grow moss if you make a floating moss ball that's weighted down.
How? It's gonna be something smart. He's gonna be smart about it.
Yeah, Sharpie, you have the right idea. We could share a loaf of homemade bread. He knows how
Ugh.
to slice it the long way and just have two halves like they do like a sub,
Subway.
yeah, a sub
Hey,
roll.
Jay Oliver. Good morning.
See, there's Scott's Aquatics. You might need to contact him, Holly and Brooklyn. Oh, okay, JoJo. Whatever.
It does need to. Or can the pothos leaves go in them? Yes. Yes, it can.
Shannon did a video of that, putting it down in the water.
Yeah. I've got several that are down in the water. I got several that won't grow out of the water. Like, they prefer being completely under the water.
Huh.
Once they start,
Yeah.
I tried to pull them up out of the water. They no
Uh-huh.
happy no more. So I just.
Well, now I've got a bamboo plant that's completely underwater because I saw that on John, my fish tanks aquatics, and he did it last summer, and they're still alive in his tank. So I put one in this 125. Oh gosh, 3 months or so ago. It's still green, going, never melted back or nothing.
I think that. I don't know.
You know, you've always heard that the plant had to be above the water, but
Right.
it doesn't.
No.
Homemade butter
And
beans.
it depends on your water. Because like Papa Shrimp, he starts out with RO. I mean, for everything. He just RO.
Everything?
Starts off RO and then remineralizes. I don't. I try not to have to use my RO. I try to have to, at least cut my RO or, use the RO and just dechlorinate. But if I have to use RO, then it's a little different. But that's what he does. He uses RO. Fully, though.
Well, that was my goal this year, was to learn about my water parameters. So,
and you was learning, aren't you?
Yeah, I learned a little bit of something here and there, but I need to focus back on it a little bit more. And he says they're not looking great now, but slowly doing their thing, talking about his bamboo plants.
All two is nice because you put it in what you want versus home city dosing this crap. Oh yeah, Joe does all RO at the shop too because it's easier than having to dose for the chloramine and chlorine or whatever, I guess. Or it's easier to strip and then put what he wants to back in it. I mean, he was talking about that yesterday, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he was explaining that extra membrane on the RO system about how it takes care of the chloramines.
That's it, yeah.
I did listen, Joe. I got to go back because I had to start getting ready for the show. But
yeah,
you know how when you put on makeup, especially when you get older now, like you're doing this.
yes,
you can't listen, even though I had the phone right there too. You can't concentrate. I'm trying to draw lines on your eyes and all that same time, and not having to hear. Yeah, even though you think you can hear it both at the same time, you miss a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I got to go back because that was a real good stream yesterday.
He does that with his beard.
Well, I noticed somebody on the stream, a guy, they were doing. I think it was Joe. He was doing something. He was. It looked just like we do with our makeup.
But then he had such a good beard day on that short that he had to do that day for the good beard day.
See, that's what happens. You get too cocky, it'll take it away from you.
For sure. Now I need my glasses.
Uh-oh. The eyeballs have worn out. Got to have glasses. I got to get new glasses. I haven't been in 2 years or so. And that's probably why I can't see as good either. I have to strain to see a lot of times. I shouldn't have to with glasses.
Water chemistry has been her obsession over tap water. Our tap water is rare. 0 kh, I mean GH, 7 kh, 8 pH.
Yeah, Brooklyn, I was having trouble with something pretty similar, which I don't know about the degrees versus but like my KH was the highest color on the thing, and yet my GH would be hardly nothing. pH was 8.4, so I had a hard time too. But lately, the last couple of times I've tested, it's down. My pH is down in the sevens, and the GH and the KH is closer together, which is what they should be, correct? For most water.
Depends. I mean, it depends on what you're going for.
Well, I mean, normally, isn't that what? Don't it normally, if your water is coming out of your system, okay, like your town, city waters, they should be coming around about the same.
Lower KH. No, he said use RODI to lower your KH.
Yeah. And that's what you had me do that time in my shrimp, was just to put some RDI to cut that.
It'll do it.
Yeah.
My wet pets like to chew their water. Keeps their teeth short.
You got some hard water. RODI has 0 GH, 0 KH. See, Joe, I got some RODI from my local fish store, and I just happened to test it before I added my new shrimping products that I got from you. And I am so glad I did, because when I tested it, it came out as a 25 GH, 300 KH, 7.6 pH, and 249 TDS. And that came out the RODI system, they said. And so when I carried it back, and I said, I think something's wrong with this, because it's almost the same as my tap water, almost the same. And she said, well, that can't be, you know. It's like, well, she said, look, and she did a test on it, because I left a little bit of water in the jug for her. She said, it's almost perfect. I said, yeah, for what you're getting out your tap. I said, but isn't the whole idea of a RODI so I can add whatever I want to make it the way I want it?
Right.
I said, right now it's 300 ppms on your KH. Or GH, I can't remember which one, but she's like, well, I don't know. She said, I'll have to ask so-and-so about it. It's like, well, if you're the owner of the store, you need to know some stuff, really. So that might be my last trip there. I don't know. I have tested their water before, and it was like 0, 0, or like we're going to do like 25 TDS. I've tested it before, but I haven't tested it lately. Just something told me to test so I would know what my numbers were, and then add my Brightwell stuff I got from you. Because I was going to make one jug for Neo's and one jug for Carradina. So I would have them already pre-mixed.
Sweet.
Yes, it does. Yeah, Joe, some of us are slow. I'm not speaking for myself. And look, Whippersnapper is here before. He's not coming in the back door. What's up?
Hi.
Two. Sharpie just went out of sight here. 8.2, GH20, KH20. Wow. Ed would love to be in your neighborhood to get his free stalactites.
Stalactites and stalagmites.
Yeah. Oh, a bulk, maybe he could get a bulk resupply teammate to explain it as well. That would be cool. Yeah.
I don't know how much they are, but
Where's Kelly? Did I see Kelly? Did I miss Kelly?
uh,
Let's see. Unless that's somebody's name, but I was. Oh, have you used your planaria yet? That planaria kiln? Did you do a video?
um, well, I did the video of the planaria, but I didn't do a video of the stuff because I haven't done it right yet. I keep dosing it the first time, but then you're supposed to dose it again 24 hours later. And I mean 48 hours later, and then do a water change 48 hours after that. And I keep forgetting um, that other water change. And so I'm not keeping up on top of it like I should because I've got other tanks that need cleaned, clean water aside from them having clean water over and over and over again before these other ones get cleaned. So um, I got to buckle down and take a week and just focus on it. But they definitely are sick. They don't feel good at all.
Yeah. And I'll throw you something in the private chat too.
Oh, I see that.
And, yeah, I think everybody, loves to know how to get rid of planaria.
Fenbendazole, the dog dewormer, is just so expensive.
Oh, I miss Kelly. She came in and had to go to a meeting. I
Oh,
hate that.
hey, Kelly. Bye, Kelly.
She's in, she's out.
Griffin. Hey, Griff. All right.
Griffin. So today is Alex's surgery date, correct?
Oh, yeah, it is. It sure is. No, they postponed it. They ended up moving it a week, I believe. It was supposed to be today. He found out, I think, yesterday that they were postponing it for a week because of, all the other same reasons that everybody else is having. Rainy, quit walking through there. That is not an area to walk through. Train of thought gone.
Eduardo.
But yeah, no, he did end up, but he's hurting, pretty good, I believe. So
Rob defreezed aquariums. I did the same thing when I had it, and then I still, because I was so grossed out after I killed them, because all my shrimp were dead anyways. I just threw everything out of the tank. I couldn't stand to look at it.
Oh no, I don't plan on bombing the tank, but the fenbendazole won't hurt the shrimp.
It didn't hurt my snails or my shrimp.
It's supposed to kill the snails, though.
Well, it did. I pulled out the mystery snails, but I left the little pond snails in there, and I didn't see any death. And maybe if you did it a couple times, it might. I wouldn't leave anything in there that I wanted to keep, just to be sure. But I didn't lose any snails out of that. But after watching it, with 10x and all that, I just can't do it.
Yeah.
I had to start over. Because sometimes you just don't want to see what's in there. And I'm sure everybody's tanks has the detritus worms and all that.
Yeah.
Just don't want to look at it unless you like looking at that kind of stuff. And normally I would, but not here at my house, I guess.
Well, you
But,
guys.
you know, I overfed, I think, too.
Oh, I always overfeed. That's like one of my main issues. But I'm not going to stop.
Well, you don't know. If you don't feed enough, stuff dies.
Yeah.
If you feed too much, stuff dies. It's like, you know.
But I do better with the fish that I have by overfeeding than I would underfeeding. So
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt other than clean the water. You guys, it is the midpoint time, and we've got a sponsor to thank because they're awesome. We've got Joe from Joe's Shrimp Shack. You guys know him, maybe just a little bit, but that's okay because he makes the cutest shorts ever.
Dude, did you see the size of Joel's shrimp?
No, I didn't. Were they, good size? Come on, tell me.
Dude, there's one now. Take a look, quick.
Whoa! Whoa! Holy!
I can't ever get it clicked off quick enough before you hear that feed me see more. You're gonna hear a little fish nerd.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jason with Aquariums. Thanks for joining me. What the heck is that noise? Do you guys hear that? What the heck is that noise?
I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, a fish nerd, a fish nerd. I got 400 tanks in every room of my house. There's not a prayer in the world of me. I'm spilling water on the floor and all over the wall. No matter if it's carpet, I'm ruining it all. I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, a fish nerd, a fish nerd. Scientific names just rolling out my mouth. I love cichlids from the north and plectals from the south. There's a whole lot of folks up in the fish fam. There's Corey and Bob and Jadron. I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd. Petco and Walmart, stop killing my fish. I'm tired of rescue betas that are dying in a dish. Every employee, they just seem to be lost, selling Oscars with guppies, but at what cost? I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd. It's Saturday again, heading to the fish store. I'm addicted to fish, I need more and more. I keep buying more fish, and I don't have the room. I'll put them in the bathtub, let the buying resume. I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd. Doing water changes all day and night. I can't get the pH where it seems just right. I do 10, 20, or 30%. So many fish, they need to pay me rent. Fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd. Sucking up the water, crap going up my nose. I can't seem to stop making fish room videos. Dude, I love you, but you ain't paying squat. Gotta keep a real job, don't like it a lot. I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd.
All right.
I love his tape behind between his glasses.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I gotta go shut the door.
Shut the front door. Well, see, Eduardo, that video is now today's short. So you need to go in there and do your comments for I love the watching the Aquatic Morning Show. So you can get your entry in there. So now you're forced to look at it. That's a good question, Whip. What are the little quarter-inch thread-like worms that I occasionally find throughout the water column, free swimming in an S-like formation? Now, if somebody knows the answer to that, it would be a good thing to share because I have seen them in the past too.
Oh, that would have just been a meme from all funny, laughing, and everything.
Oh, you fall out the door?
No, it didn't fall out the door. I got hung on the door. This little thing that I've got over because I'm cold. I was walking back in the room in here, and the back of it got caught on the door handle, and dang near flipped my butt backwards. That'd have been funny if I'd hit the floor. Kind of. It'd have been funny. It'd have hurt.
It
Funny.
hurt. Yeah, once they're okay, it's kind of like my husband falling off that thing. Once I found out he was all right, then I had to put a video out about it. Laugh at him.
Yeah.
That's like one time I almost knocked myself out with a door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those little bifold doors in my old kitchen because it was like a build on. It was kind of cooler than the rest of the house, so I would box it off for the winter. And so what I would do when I would come from one side to the other, the way the bend was, I would pop my fingers like right there where it bends and folds, and it would just always pop back, and I would just keep moving. Well, I came out that room kind of fast, and I did that little number, and it only moved like that much instead of enough. And of course, I'm walking fast, and all of a sudden I hit it, and I hit it like right.
Oh.
I mean, right here, just as split in the middle of your face as you can get. And it kind of took me back, and I jumped back, and then I hit the back of my head on the cabinet right there. So I was like, oh my God, I said, nobody's going to never believe this story.
Right?
I was home all by myself, and it was like from then on, I made sure that thing gave before I walked into it again because that thing hurt.
Yeah.
A corner all the way down your face.
Have you ever had your butt pocket? Yes. Hung up on the door handle? Yes.
Yeah.
It was morning. Yeah. Mooning people that day because I was working. My pants were messed.
Like your little sweater pieces are good for hanging on the doorknobs too when you're going through.
Yep.
About 2 steps, it pulls you back.
Yep. Exactly. And usually I'll do it on the laundry room door. If I'm coming in the house, I'll catch something on the door, my purse, bag, whatever I'm carrying, or of the kids that I'm carrying. I'll normally hang on that door and it'll stop me. But I was not expecting that door right there to just grab me. Y'all talking about detritus worms. I can have detritus worm show up in a day. Remember the day I told y'all I did the little fairy shrimp? The next day I was looking for little fairy shrimp, and I had the bittiest detritus worm already showing up that fast. What is a Parker roll, Bex?
Those are the rolls like you can buy in the grocery store, and you take them out and you let them rise. They're like yeast rolls, but you can buy them pre-made. All you have to do is let them rise and bake them. Like the kind you get at Golden Corral, the nice, real light, fluffy roll. It's not
like
a
a
biscuit.
Hawaiian roll, but not done.
Well, it don't have the sweet like the Hawaiian,
Oh,
but it's light like a Hawaiian. But
yeah, I like detritus worms. I mean, I don't have a problem. Fish streams, hi. I don't have a problem with any detritus worms. It's the planaria I have such a problem with, and scuds. And the scuds wouldn't be an issue if they were in the right tanks. So, Debbie Holding, good morning. Hi. Eduardo made it in here.
yes, Debbie, it is nearly Friday. Thank goodness.
It is. And for those of you who have just made it in here or within the last 20, 30 minutes, because at the very beginning of the show, I did make an announcement. We will be having a guest tomorrow, Bill Strand, who is a podcaster, and he has the show called The Reptile Entrepreneur. And he also has a channel that deals with chameleons. He's also a chameleon breeder and raiser. So he's got those two channels, I guess, on YouTube. But the podcast for the Reptile Entrepreneur is how I found him. Wanting to bring you guys, due to the frogs that I'm so interested in. And I know so many of you guys have reptiles as well. And how many of us all say we want a paludarium or a terrarium or a vivarium or any of the other ariums? Why not? Let's bring some more of them people work to us. Let's see what we can do. And so I ran across him, and he has got, to me, my opinion only, but that man has got a radio voice, like a radio voice to me. But y'all get to hear him tomorrow.
That's like Degenerate does too.
Yes, Jason does too. I think this guy got Jason beat on it though. I really do. And he's real. It's like he's also got. I don't know the man that well yet, so I hate to tag him with the gift of gab yet. But it just seems to me that it comes natural to him. So having those two, together make for a really good radio voice. Eduardo, Jess, you saying he has a sexy voice that turns people on? No, because not all radio shows, no radio voices sound that way. But I just think he has a catch your attention type of voice that you would, and the way that he brings his stuff, his information to you. I think it takes more than just the tone of the voice to be a radio voice. So that's what I'm saying.
I started trying to watch some podcasts earlier today so I could get a feel.
You were watching it or doing it?
Well, I was pulling them up on YouTube.
Oh,
just to
him.
watch how they do podcasts. Of course, the very first one I pulled up was that Rogan guy with Kevin Hart.
Well, you know who does a podcast too, other than Carrie and, of course, Joey, but Aquafunk, he does podcasts as well.
Oh, does he?
Yep, he has one once a week. I don't remember where. He does not do it on YouTube. I know that.
Yeah.
But I don't know where he does it at. I guess that's why I get so confused with podcasts.
Well, see, a lot of us listen to live streams in a podcast way because we're listening while we're not looking.
Right.
But like somebody said, if you're trying to listen and maybe go for a 2-hour walk or something, the phone's going to drain down because of that video playing. Joe's going to enter the skate contest at Aquashella with Will and Melanie.
What? I want to enter. How do I enter? I want to enter. You got to be asked to enter that. How do we find Fish Friends podcasts? That's a good question. Fish Streams? I don't know. I'm just running across people that are doing it, that we're being told are doing it. Joey,
DIY.
DIY. He's done some really good podcasts, give or take whatever you feel about him. He has really done some really good interviews, podcast style. And then
doesn't match the behavior sometimes.
right.
Yeah.
And then now Carrie and Jesse. I don't know why I want to call him Jesse. No, Justin. I want to call him Justin. Anyway, they have done 2, but there's, I believe, our YouTube, and then on another one, and then Aquafunk has been doing a podcast. I just don't ever catch it because it's that's right. Aquarium Co-op also does a podcast, but I also found theirs on through YouTube. Yes, Fish Dreams, Science Gal Aquatics. Yes, correct.
And Joe said you just pay a fee to be able to do the aquascape.
Oh.
Did I not see that? No, you can enter. You just have to pay a fee.
Oh. Wonder how much that fee is. Because I think I'm going to already enter the shrimp contest, so to enter the scape too might be too much.
Yeah, Science Gal just started that one about 3 weeks ago, maybe.
I think so. I know they've been talking about it, and then they got all the equipment for it, and now are doing it. They got the equipment to do it with their podcast with Joey that he did with them, and then I think their equipment messed up, and then I think they got it figured out right after that. $199. Damn. Yeah, it's all yours, Joe. I'll vote for you, man.
Hey, don't forget to get entered in the contest. Tomorrow is the race.
That's right.
And Stephen P. has provided a $100 gift card for the month-end winner out of those 4 or 5 people that's winning each week, plus the T-shirt and the mug. So it's a very nice prize.
That's right. You don't have much longer, but you do. You still have a chance.
And just something that I need to let y'all know. Normally, every time, like if I hit 50 subscribers and they stick, I do a giveaway for a $50 gift certificate. But I have bumped up to 100 more. So I have 2 $50 giveaways to do. And normally I do them on ladies' nights, since that's where I was mostly on streams. But now that I'm co-hosting with Jess a lot, I wanted y'all to know too, because you may not be able to come to the night streams and they might not be able to come to the day streams. So I'm telling all of you. So what I do, since I don't stream myself, I want to be putting out instructions on a video telling you what to do, where to go, whatever, what words to say. And I'm going to be pulling from those. So you got to kind of make sure you're subbed so that you get the notices so you can do whatever it is to enter if you want to. And then I'm going to talk Jess and Shannon into helping me do a stream just so we can do the giveaways. So
it's fine with me. I'll help you do anything, lady.
Thank you. But that's what I'm trying to do.
Eduardo. Lies. All lies. You're streaming now, woman.
I'm not streaming. I'm on hers. It's a difference.
She's just not hosting the show as in like on through her own StreamYard. But in all actuality, yes, she is streaming.
Yeah, but I get a link just like you would get a link. So I wouldn't even know how to set one up, but I'll have to learn. But yes, I'm on a stream just like you are on the stream.
Snoochie Booch is feeling lucky.
Cool.
Well,
Joe. Let's see, who had the beautiful beard? Was it Eric or Richard? Who had the beard on the Joe would be jealous of their beard. Just saying. It was on Rico's membership screen. I don't even know what they were saying because all I could do was look at the beard, and I don't even like beards. It's pretty. Yes, I've experienced being on a stream. Still don't really care for it, but you can fake anything for a little while. Yeah, that's what I am. I'm a sidekick. That's what I like being, is the sidekick. See, I was Snoochie Booch. Yeah. Very, very good. You changed my mind there, Snoochie. I now have to look at them in a little bit different perspective. So, if anybody wants to be a coffee cup sponsor,
Yes.
I've dropped a link in there, the information to contact Jess at the Aquatic Morning Show at gmail.com. If you would like to be a month-end sponsor, you can do the same. She does have some schedule, but she can work you in. Look at me, just tell them what you can do.
Hey, I'm letting you roll with it, lady. I'm typing on the other side, back side of this, so keep rolling. You're doing a good job.
Yes, and Master Aquatics, you were correct. Yeah, but that's just it. I don't normally care for them, but it's like that was a surprise for me. But she can have more than one coffee cup sponsor. So
Yes,
it doesn't have to be just me. She can have, I think, 4 a month. And what she does, she runs it by
The day you start.
the day you start doing it, not like February, March.
Right.
You start mid-February, yours will run till mid-March.
Right. Normally.
But
So
I do have to say, my subscribers have picked up a lot since I started doing sponsorships. A little bit.
yeah, so we for the main part of it, we go month to month, but say you weren't able to do it starting the first week of January or first week of February, then it goes from your 30 days. So it's technically January to February to March, 30 days. But if you are a week into it, I'm still going to give you your 30 days. I'm not going to short you anything. So that's, I guess, where I was trying to go with that.
With what she does, she'll take and cut out a picture and slap it on a cup if you don't have one of your own, just like she's done mine.
I started doing that one with Canastillo Valley cichlids. And if I would have known then that he actually sold cichlids, I feel I could have done him so much better justice. We just didn't know. Didn't know at that time. I guess I don't know. Those two, they just didn't get through.
I didn't know either, so I'm sorry about that too. I missed it, even though I've seen lots of his videos and his horses and
Right.
and all that kind of stuff. I just missed that. I just knew he had cichlids. I didn't know he sold cichlids.
Right, exactly. I honestly thought he was just trying to get his sub count up, instead of just instead of wanting to bring people in to show and to buy his cichlids and stuff like that. So yeah, but
it might be something to consider when somebody does sponsorship. Ask them what they really want to get out of it, because I wouldn't think to ask either.
yeah,
I would just assume subs and get your name out there a little bit, which is the selfish reason that I do it. So
well, that's what I'm for.
and Michael would be like awesome.
Just be all you need. Melvin, hi Melvin. I seen you earlier. You said you do a podcast as well, I believe. I meant to say good morning, Miss Susan. And Miss Lori is double teaming it again today. Don't see how you do it.
Miss Susan had a good stream the other night. In fact, it went into such a good conversation that she's going to have to carry a part 2, maybe a part 3.
That is way good. So
Went
good.
into the guppy world.
Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. With who?
Oh, well, she was doing it by herself, but she was
Oh.
communicating back with the chat, and they were,
Okay,
interjecting.
sweet.
So, yeah.
Good deal. Well, you guys, I want to bring some light to our members, and with that, I need to tell you guys about 2 new perks we were given. One of the perks is if you are the top tier, you get you are able to come up on any day on panel unless we have a guest. Any day on panel the last 30 minutes of the stream. I used to do that a while back, and I did it for everybody, but things kind of got a little out of hand. But if you are the $6.99 tier member, and at the end of the show you had something you want to show off or say, you are welcome to come up, and I will or you need ask me for the link. Not just going to post the link. Ask me for the link. And another thing that we're doing is if you are a member, and once a week, we're going to let you guys submit if you want to have your short be the short that we use during the week for the contests. So like today we're using Miss Dee Dee's, the one that she did yesterday on the plants. We've used several different people's in the past. And so we're going to let you guys, if you're interested, submit your thing, and then we'll pick weekly. And once a week, one of you guys will get to have yours be, which will, what we'll do for you is it'll bring comments, likes, and more people to your channel. So hopefully we'll help you guys out a little as well in that process. But I'm going to bring some light to who our members are. So joined 1 month ago, and the first one that did was Stephen P. 2003 Aquatics, Master Aquatics Eduardo, ISHP Tape Tribe, Geek Boy, Greg, Florida Fish Rescue, and he shouldn't have done that. Skipper, Miss Dee Dee, Timbo Tanking It Easy, Joe from Joe's Soup Shack, Mystery Snow Guardians, Monster Fish Scout, Jennifer Weaver, Mary Paige Flynn, Eric Y. Rock, Eric Cichlids, Debbie Preston, Rico Stan, Aqua Garden 10, Joseph Stanley, Connecticut Aquatics, Shell Aquatics, Bigfoot Fish Tanks, Misfit Reptiles Aquatics, Garcia Aquatics, and 2 Cooley for Schooling. We have a total of 26 members so far. So thank you everybody that has become a member so far. And remember that we do have the $2.99 tier, the $4.99 tier, and the $6.99 tier. So there you go.
That's right. Yeehaw.
That's right, Miss Laura. You got to put out a short.
Yeah. Because it surprised me. It was like, what? The day we used a different one of mine, the ladies' night invitation thing. And I didn't know if I was supposed to, do my little reply and stuff. I didn't know if that would mess y'all up, so I didn't do anything for a day or so.
Yeah.
I know Miss Lori goes in there sometime and gathers everybody's entry.
Well, yes, Eduardo, I did. But I just mentioned your name because you're a member.
That's his order. Pay attention.
That's right.
Pay
That's right.
attention. He's worried about wearing his tights and stuff for snakeskin.
There you go.
Yeah, he wanted to know if he's supposed to wear special sexy clothing for tomorrow's guest, snakeskin tights and lizard boulder holders.
Love you.
Uh-oh.
Bye. Be careful. He's headed to work. Oh, Papa Shrimp, good morning.
Papa. Thank you, Papa. He had a good stream. Was it last night? Yeah, last night. I
Me.
didn't chat much in it, but Gerardo, I was listening. They were. He had the Garden of Eden in there with him.
They become a member by hitting the join button below. It's different on different phones too, though. We found out that on the iPhone it wasn't too easy, but you could do it on computer real easy. You just hit that join button and it'll walk you through which one you want to pick and the different. I believe it's the different benefits to each level. Paul Sotero.
You got that posted in there? The benefits now is all that the perks.
It's in the membership stuff there.
Okay. Yeah, see, when I joined, you only had one level, so it didn't really differentiate.
Yeah, it's all with the memberships. Yeah.
Good morning, Jennifer Weaver. And there's the man of the hour. We're talking about Paul Soltera all morning.
There you go. The plant man.
A very generous plant man.
Yes.
So Paul is mentioned in our video of the day for the short for the contest.
Yep. Last chance to get in it before the end of the month, which will be drawn Monday or Tuesday? Monday.
It's Monday, isn't it?
Whatever the last day of the month is, we'll do the end of month drawing, which is $100 gift card to Dance Fish and a long sleeve or short sleeve premium tee, the Aquatic Morning Show, and mug. So,
yeah, this is if you haven't been coming all along, you still have a chance. So
that's right.
You got one more entry after that, you know.
That's right. Uno day, whatever day is in Spanish. Is there a way for an iPhone user to join?
Monday.
There is Miss Holly. Joseph Stanley knows how to do that. Joseph, can you remind us how to do that on an iPhone? It was different because there's not a join button, I don't think, on the iPhones for some reason.
Somebody told him how to do that. It worked.
Oh, Papa Shrimp
said
said
super chat or nothing, could he? Oh, I'm missing. There's Eric Wyrock.
Eric Wyrock, good to see you. Meetings. Yes, Whips World. And do we thank you for those as well? Super chats and super stickers, you guys. They help as well. I'm not sure if many of you guys know, but this is pretty much my only income other than the fish when they sell. So trying to make it work. I am here every day of the week except for Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, Whip's World, he gets in trouble by Mama Bird sometimes. She's like, what? Yeah. What? She must keep an eye on that stuff, Whipper. And that's Craig. Doing there, Craig. Craig, I tried to send you an email, but it came back to me.
ask Lori if she can find the link for the membership and then post it. Well,
So you have till 12 tonight to get your entries in for today's short.
I'll tell you later, Skipper. And you guys, there is still a 10% discount at Joe's Shrimp Shack up until 4 hours after the show. You can still use that discount code. So, what days are we traveling to Florida? We're leaving. It'll be sometime Thursday evening or wee early morning hours. And driving straight through, and then more than likely we're coming home Sunday. We're going to start driving home Sunday. And we said that, if we can make it all the way home, then we will. If we can't, and he's got to stop and get a rest or whatever, then we'll grab a room, then. But it'll just be to grab some Z's and then get up and keep driving. But I only have the hotel for Friday night and Saturday night, so I can always get a room on the way if needed be one way or the other.
Yeah, we're going to split our trip up. That way we're not wore out too much by the time we get there. Well, Snoochie Booch, what happens? We do a video post Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. On Friday, you get a race, and then that's over with. Then the next Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, they get a race. That's over with. And the winners of those 4 or 5 Fridays go into the end of the month pot. And then just those 5 or 4 compete for the month end.
You'd have an extra driver, yeah. Well, offers there. I do not know, Miss Susan, how Rocco is doing. They got COVID, and I talked to him a few days after that, and he was just saying how bad it sucked. But have not heard anything out of him in about a week. So Snoochie Booch.
Oh yeah, but it's okay. Just ask until you do understand, because I know I'm not great on explaining things.
Joseph Stanley, can you explain how to join on the iPhone? Oh, he talked to Rocco yesterday. He's doing better, and he's getting through all this fine. Maybe next week he'll be coming back. Not on a phone. Explain how to join, but not on a phone? Okay. Let's see if I can do this.
Somebody else has to share the link to the member.
Didn't Miss Lori do that?
So I can't pull the button up since I'm already a member.
Let's see if I can do it here. Okay. Can you guys see this? Yes. Okay. See right there underneath the betta tail, it says join. Right here.
Uh-huh.
and it brings up join this channel, get access to membership perks, special correspondent, commentator, and the highest level is the TAMs. And you just would hit join there, and it'll walk you through the steps of whichever one you wanted. If you click on each one, it gives you the different perks.
And Miss Susan just posted it too.
Okay, good. Did that help, Miss Holly? Well, on Miss Holly's, we're waiting to hear back from Miss Jess. It doesn't come up on the iPhone. I know, Scotts. I don't know what to do about that. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I don't know why it doesn't on an iPhone. Geek Boy says that the membership is also on the fishfam.link page. So if you can go through there to join, you can.
We're getting close to the last part. You want me to do a rundown on the calendar?
Yes, please.
Oh, let me get my skipper hat. Can't do it without this.
I know, right?
Following the Aquatic Morning Show today, if he's feeling better, afternoon chat to light with Rico Stan. And that's at 1 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, we have Petsolics Diego. And also you have Miss Susan from SLC Aquatics. At 6 p.m., if Rocco's up to it, it'll be Rocking the Coast. At 7 p.m., you have the Hot Mess Express with Foxy Fishes and Mary Page Flynn. At 8 p.m., we have KJ Tropicals with John and Lisa. At 9:30, we have Thursday Night Fever with James and Ed. At 10:30 to 11:30, we have Craft Ed with Ed, James, and Rico. And then at 11:45 to 12, we have Rico and the Man with Rico and Ed, which always goes later than that.
Yes.
But it's always a fun stream.
I had a new
Goes up to it.
event to add, and I didn't. Miss Lori sent me a new ad to add to the things, and I didn't do it. Ow, that hurt.
Okay, Skipper can't fire me today.
Nope.
I tried that link that you. Let me see, maybe I didn't get it right. I couldn't get it.
What link?
Yeah, the one that Miss Susan posted, but maybe
Members?
I might not have copied the whole link or something. It's telling me the 404 error code. Oh, nope, it just lied.
I don't know how to make it easier. That's just the way YouTube does it.
I'm not sure what it pulled up. It was sort of like a sponsorship type thing. I don't know. I'm not a technical person by any stretch of the imagination.
I heard that's right. We were supposed to talk about Ian this morning and making sure that he got over his 500 sub limit today. And I told somebody to remind me, Eduardo, this morning.
Yep, he got his 500. Did I understand that correctly?
Yes, yes.
That's awesome. He's a smart young fellow.
Yes, he is.
You would think by his knowledge that he's much older.
Yeah. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna have to send that a new one to Skipper so he can add it into the list for upcoming events. But let me give a quick rundown, you guys, of the events. Not going to linger on one too much or the other. I will do that for another day because we do tell them every day. So if you are interested in one of them and you need more info, just holla at us and we can get that information to you. So with that, let's start with the Expo, February 5th in the Hilton Garden, DFW, Dallas Fort Worth area. It's plants, fish, coral, and supplies. It is a club event. Aquashella Orlando, February 26th through the 27th, Gaylord Palms Resort. Admission $30. The Northbrook, Illinois Tropical Fish Swap Meet, Sunday, April 24th, 10 to 2. The Tropical Fish Swap in Michigan, Spring Swap Meet, March 6th, 12 to 4. All types of fish, no dry goods, or dry goods and all types of fish, and live plants. Another swap meet in Northbrook, Illinois on, I not see a date. Oh, March 6th. The GCCA meeting on Sunday, March 13th on the Cypriochromis and Periochromis by Dave Schumacher at the Northbrook, Illinois. Freshwater swamp. Freshwater fish, animals, and plants only. No equipment and no marine at that fish place in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Aquatic Expo is April 2nd and 3rd. It's a Magna. Arrivapalooza, which is salt only, in Orlando, April 23rd through the 24th. Aquaticon, April 30th from 11 to 6 p.m. in Knoxville, Tennessee. Another Reefapalooza, but this one's in New York, June 25th and 26th. The quadruple crown, the triple crown, is on July 27th through the 31st. Aquashella Dallas, August 6th and 7th. The Reefapalooza again, August 13th through the 14th in Anaheim, California. Another Magna, save the date. It's 9 to 11. He picks up this big box on the floor and Tropical Fish Swap, again in Northbrook, Illinois, September 18th, 10 to 2. And we go with the Keystone Clash. Morgantown, Pennsylvania, September 23rd through the 25th. Mark the date for the AGA 2002, Chicago, Illinois, September 29th through October 2nd. The All Aquarium Catfish Convention 2022, October 7th through the 9th in Herndon, Virginia. Aquashella, Chicago, October 8th and 9th. Reefapalooza, October 8th and 9th. And Fishtoberfest is also October 8th and 9th. That one's in Dallas, not Fishtoberfest. Fishtoberfest is in Portland, Oregon. Another Northbrook, Illinois, Tropical Fish Swap, October 30th. That one's on Halloween. Another Tropical Fish Swap in Northbrook, Illinois, December 4th, 10 to 2. Gee.
It's your own fault if you don't have fish if you live in that area.
Right? No doubt. I mean, I'm just thinking that has got to be a high fish area.
And Joseph Stanley says the Dallas Fort Worth also has an auction afterwards if it didn't have that on the thing.
I didn't notice it on there. Might remember.
And Miss Susan will be co-hosting with Diego on Pet Sonics today.
Sweet. And Jason made the 500 last night. All right.
Oh, he did. Oh, that's cool. Where do you see that? I'm behind.
Right there.
Oh, Ian reached 500.
Oh, so Jason didn't reach it. He was telling Jason. Oh, sorry, Jason. Didn't mean to get your hopes up that fast.
I was hoping it was him too. And the Chevy Fish, good morning.
Me too. Garcia, good morning.
Yeah, we got it.
All right, you guys. I got a sponsor to thank real fast. This happens to be my sister who does all of our social media other than YouTube. Facebook, YouTube, or Facebook, Twitter, and more that I don't even know. Instagram. Yeah.
Hi, Fish Fam. Are you struggling to gain new subs or followers? Would professional graphics, captions, and ads help you to sell more products? Perhaps you need a marketing strategy that works for your business that is also cost effective. You're not alone. Millions of businesses across the world struggle with this problem. Good marketing plans, poorly executed, cost businesses billions in lost revenue each year. What is the solution? The Social Media Lady, a digital marketing agency. This team of seasoned marketing professionals works with your small business to plan and deliver a solid blueprint to drive more traffic to your website, YouTube channel, and social media. You can check out our work right here at the Aquatic Morning Show, as we currently provide their social media marketing as well as the majority of their graphic design services. When you decide you're ready to level up, schedule your free consultation at thesocialmedialady.com/fishnews.
And there you go. Well, how far is Jason from reaching his 5? A nude water change video would put Jason over his 500 limit. I'm sure it would.
He's not nowhere near as high as you would think, because he does great work.
I know. I believe it's getting harder and harder. I really do.
Well, you know, for a long time he was doing like me. He was always on somebody else's stream. But
instead of worrying about it, trying to worry about himself and getting his numbers up.
Yeah.
True.
But he does awesome videos.
That he does.
He has 219.
Okay.
He should have way more than that by now.
We need something to do during the 2 seasons of the year, winter season and construction season. Chevy Fish, hello. I know, Eduardo, it's kind of mind-boggling. Well, him and Shanna. Mike's Aquatics and Things says that's all he wants is 500. Well, I hear you.
Yeah. So there's a post for Jason.
Right.
But that Hydra video was good, and that one in the bucket where he videoed the creature in the bucket, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his forte for sure.
Yeah, but it took what I'm saying about Shannon, she is over now, but it took a while. Longer than what it should have.
It's true, but people have gone back to work, And there's like 80,000 people out there streaming now. So
True. Amazon Research Center, Dr.
Anthony.
Anthony, good morning.
Sorry.
He will be our guest. Believe we've gotten it down to next Friday, I think. He's coming back stateside, so we got to work between that and his schooling for over here. So.
Oh yeah, his it was at Pandagaras that did the kung fu fight. That was cute too.
Jason.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Brooklyn, it's not as hard as you think.
It's not.
If you do the first one, the second one comes a whole lot easier.
Yeah, you just got to do it. I mean, you just do it. And I promise you, we will all love it no matter what it is. Good morning, Catfish Terry. Good to see you. Good to see you.
And if you're not subscribed to Eduardo, there is his link. And Miss Phil, I don't know if you heard, but no, you did hear. You ran the member stream about our guest tomorrow. I did hear. Because he actually gave us some pretty good insights.
Chubby Fish says Greenwater Aquarium Society swap. I think that's the one that somebody sent me that I couldn't get moved over and put on the thing today. But I'll try to get that done for you guys. But we are almost to the hour. The countdown is on. I want to thank everybody today, you guys. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of the Aquatic Morning Show. We love each and every one of you guys, and every one of you are very important to us in one way or another. But we hold most of you, all of you, as friends. Any last words, Miss Dee Dee?
Well, just do your best. Surround yourself with positivity. And if somebody wants to pull you down, just pull yourself out of it.
That's right. That's right. Think positive and smile, and smiles can be contagious. We love y'all. See you in the morning with Bill Strand, the reptile entrepreneur.
It's a live ever mosh pit. So watch it, don't knock it, drop and fry every day, ain't gonna stop it. People saying hey and whoa and take it slow, it's out of control, but they don't know I got a mother-loving biome. Nature! So leave it alone, they're doing fine in a happy home. Making babies with their fathers and mothers and sisters and brothers is kind of gross, but you know that's the way it goes. Now I'm in the midst of a colony blitz. It all started with the batch of fry. The mama died, but the baby survived and grew up and thrived. Then the guppies kicked the breeding into overdrive. What was accidental and incremental blew up into an exponential and totally mental experimental hit. And the fish police threw a fit. I guess they just couldn't handle my live bearer mosh pit. Best not front on me about this company, 'cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spine or time to hear you whine. Stop the fish police. I'm making hybrids I desire to acquire and combine entire lines designed to inspire and surprise and advertise the rise of my monkey fighting live bearer empire. You looking all distraught, you think it's overstocked, but you got no shot to sway me, you're an afterthought. Yeah, I got guppies getting blitzed on duckweed. Had enough of these, well they don't stop and neither do we. You might call it a challenge, it's a poop per gallon. Your rationale is sound, but it's a little unfounded, cause I'm gonna be crowned as the best flippin' mud guppy breeder around. On this earth, then my mutts, I assert, are gonna make you a convert to a chaotic tank that doesn't take much effort or the hand of an expert. Look, all I did was rap and 5 guppies just gave birth. Best not front on me about this colony, cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spines or time to hear you whine, cause you best not front on me about this colony, cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. If you wanna do like I do, fertilize the plants with fish food, don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun. I got the new genetics for the color theoretics, a different aesthetic. It's cosmetic and frenetic. If you don't get it, I do. I got a vision, it's eidetic. In your derision, well, it's really quite pathetic. Uh-oh. Now you see a bunch of platties, they're looking fatty. You think it's fatty, and the plants are overgrown, getting kinda ratty. It's alright, little laddie. Just look me in the eye and tell me who's your daddy. Best not front on me about this company, cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. You might think from this rhyme that I'm mucking up guppy lines. Ain't got no crooked spines or time to hear you whine, cause you best not front on me about this company, cause you can't spell guppy without that one and only G. If you wanna do like I do, fertilize the plants with fish food, don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun. Yeah. You think I give a fudge about some algae? What, you afraid of shiznit getting too natural up in this biznatch? Good sir, dispose of your TDS meter, for it measures organic and inorganic solids, and it's more beneficial to learn the chemistry of your water. Thank you very much. If you want to do like I do, fertilize the plants with fish food, don't fret about being overrun, just chill and have some fun.